Oh my God, that's so cool!
Hey guys, so we are shooting the SASS, but it's actually the eclipse today, so that's why we have these fancy glasses on. And oh, wait a minute. Ah! That's so cool! This is Susan Yara.
And this is Sharzad Kiade.
Some call this the Sharzad and Susan show.
Or the Susan and Sharzad show.
We just call it
the SASS. Sharzad?
Yes, Susan?
What comes to mind when I say highlights?
Us slowly becoming twins and morphing into the same person.
You guys have mentioned a few times that we kind of have the same hair. It's
so
true.
So what, man?
It's true.
I just want to be like Susan when I grow up. Is that so much to ask?
A lot of you have questions about being brunette, getting highlights, how do you maintain it, how do you keep it looking healthy, all of that stuff. And who do I go to? And who do you go to?
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
Today we are gonna do something so fun. Susan is gonna get her hair did.
You're about to see how the highlights go down. We're gonna see celebrity colorist Tracey Cunningham. We're actually at her brand new salon at the Waldorf Astoria in Los Angeles, and we are going to show you what it takes to get perfect highlights on my hair.
You guys ready? Let's go.
Tracey, thank you so much for having us.
I'm so excited. What are you doing to Susan's pretty hair today?
I didn't comb it. I'll give you the heads up.
People are saying
she wants to be darker.
Yes.
And here's the truth. I think that if I make her completely dark, she's gonna want highlights again.
Okay.
So I think with just putting in some low lights in her hair and making her have a little bit more depth, I think that that will be enough dark for her. When you ask somebody to make you dark, I don't really know if you're thinking properly.
Because you say that, yes.
You know, and I've definitely been going back and forth about this.
Yeah, people get so emotional over their hair.
It's true.
So if this is the one accessory that you cannot take off, it's not like you're saying, Tracey, do you think I should be wearing these high-heeled sandals or should I put on some flat sandals today?
Right.
You know, and then you can just take them off and remove them.
Or even carry them with you.
Right. So I think by just adding a little bit of depth to your hair today, and you know, you can always do a darker gloss all over. I would kind of keep you in this same category.
Of like a brunette with some blonde pops and pieces.
Yes.
If Susan's on the track to like maybe going darker.
I mean, potentially, right? Yeah.
Right. Like, is this is the way to kind of ease into going dark again, is getting low lights and then just like in a couple months coming back and adding more, so that the contrast of like once I was blonde and now I'm brown isn't so drastic.
Yeah,
It's
easy to go back to lighter.
So much easier to go back.
That makes sense, because actually this was a process. Because I remember I started as like, it was like caramely kind of highlights first, and then eventually it started becoming really blonde, and then at one point I was like blonde. You know, the reason I started to highlight my hair though was because I'm starting to get white hairs. I almost had to go back more to dye my hair to make it darker, to hide the white hairs and to highlight it. So would that be a reason to also stay highlighted?
Yes, absolutely.
So a lot of people ask, as brunettes, how do we keep our hair healthy and shiny? Do you have any tips for that?
I feel like you have to take care of your hair at home. I go to house calls sometimes. I often see
you're looking at their product.
grocery store products. Spend a little more money on your hair, you know, taking care of it at home, and also the time. The time to sit with the masks on. Okay. You know, but with you, I would use Color Extend Magnetics.
So you use all Redken products, right?
Yes, and it has no parabens in it, and
it's just good for your hair.
It's really good for your hair, and it also makes it feel really silky.
So you're saying like shampoo, condition, and then treat it with a mask? Like once a week, twice a week?
Once a week would be good for you.
Okay. When people go to a hair colorist, let's say they can't come to Los Angeles or they can't get an appointment with you because you are a busy woman, what would they tell their hair colorist? Because I get a lot of questions about that. Like, what technique is it that they need to ask for?
Don't tell your stylist anything.
Okay.
Bring in a photograph.
Bring
in a photograph.
Yes.
Just bring in a photograph, and if they can't figure it out from there, leave. And let them do what they're good at.
Are you ready to go darker?
I am ready to go darker. So we're gonna start off by...
But not too dark. I always say this to my assistants. I'll say, we're not gonna make her too dark because I don't wanna be here all night, you know, turning her back when she's having a breakdown.
Right. I can actually see myself doing that, so I feel you. Yeah. I think the moral of the story here is don't be drastic with your hair color.
No, don't.
Cool. All right, let's do this.
Ready?
I'm ready to get started.
Okay.
gloss now.
And I'm gonna get rinsed.
Okay, first of all, I'm obsessed with your hair. It's so pretty.
This is perfect.
It is, right?
Perfect. Yes. Yeah. It has that shine again, like I did when I was a brunette, but I still have some highlights. I like it. I see what you did there.
Yes. You can see that you didn't have to go all the way dark to get a little darker.
Right. And I mean, I feel like so low maintenance too.
Totally low maintenance.
Like, you know.
Yes. So pretty.
So
gorge.
Just to reiterate, you did a few lowlights, but in between the lowlights, you did highlights.
I did highlights.
Okay.
Yes.
And then they did a root touch-up also, or
yes. Not a root touch-up. I just sort of like blended it so it didn't look like there's stripes coming out of your head.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's smart.
But I picked up a few just in case.
Right.
And
I have some great. Yeah. It's okay. I'm aging. I'm a wiser
disguising
person.
them.
It looks gorgeous.
I love your hair too. So you gave Sharzad a little gloss.
I did just a 5-minute gloss. I realized she didn't really want to go darker.
I mean, like it. You can take me to the dark side, Tracey. If you
okay, fine.
I like it too. It's not like dramatic, and it feels bouncy and fresh.
Yeah. Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming in.
You're gorgeous. You're a hot piece.
You are a hot piece. She did exactly what I asked her to do, because I was like, I kind of want to go back to darker, and she was like, I don't think you really want to go darker.
She did exactly what I wanted her to do to you too, because I wanted you to have some fun little blonde pops around your face. Because I just like that, and like she said, it would have been way too drastic. Can you imagine?
Go from like blonde highlights to brunette.
But like, I like this brown in your face.
I like it too. I really do, and I feel like it's shiny and pretty.
So Tracey starts at $4.25 to do something like what she did on Susan. She's very, very busy.
She's very, very busy. She's obviously working on some A-list celebrities.
Yes.
She's got the salon here at Waldorf Astoria, and she's also got Mesh Salon that she's at. So at least you can, and she just travels the world all the time.
I feel very lucky that we got in, because her hands have touched so many fabulous people's heads.
I know.
Right? And now they've touched ours.
Yeah, our hair. A big thank you to Redken for setting this all up.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Sass. We hope you loved it. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already, and we'll see you soon. Bye.